Hoops. 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 Hoops.
What's good, y'all? This is Hoops Legion. My name's Vaughn.
I'm Antho, a.k.a. the internet's biggest hater.
You already know what it is. It's the All-State, the All-Pro, the D1 Jackass, your boy, Day.
Yes, sir. And we back again. Saturday, June 22nd, man.
Yes, sir.
And we got hella shit to talk about. They've been making moves early. They ain't waste no time. They said, fuck the championship. All the teams said, we on
right out the gate.
We on to our shit.
Out the gate with it, man.
We on to our shit, man. We hearing rumors after rumors. We getting the coaching signings and firings.
Rose just dropping bombs right and left and right.
Man, we got a trade.
Trade.
Come on, man.
The finals just ended.
Yeah.
I swear.
Yeah.
We'll wait till July 1st, man.
July 1st.
Hey, July 1st gonna be a good day all around. Free agency start and it's my birthday, nigga.
Yeah. The second part don't really matter that much.
But anyways, man, how y'all doing? How y'all feeling? How's it been for y'all these past week, man?
I have been hot.
I thought you was about to say hi.
No, bro. I wish I would. But it's like, you feel me? This has been like the hottest. I know we said a couple pods ago, but this literally
it's really hot, bro. It was 90s.
Really hot.
It was not. It's been 90s. Like it's hot right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I'm
bro,
a little hot right now.
I've been sweating through t-shirts like crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Throughout the week, just sweating through t-shirts. I've been having to pack like extra t-shirts when I go to work, bro.
Yeah, bro. I be waking up hot. I be over here like. I'm just like, bro, come on. I mean, I take it over the cold. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
It ain't been too humid. It's just been like that heat, just dry heat, just hit.
Yeah, bro. Like,
So
it's like normally I go to my car during break, but I'm like, do I really want to take that walk?
Yeah, bro, the walk into the building at work is the worst shit because it's the open ass, big ass parking lot. The sun just beaming, bro.
I swear, bro. It's like
by the time I get there, because the parking lot's so damn big. By the time I get to the door, my shirt is like sweating.
Yeah.
I swear, bro. It be like, you kind of remind me of like them old like desert movies, bro. Like I like be a motherfucker in the background with like the little guitar strum, bro. Then you see like the little vulture in the sky. What's how I be feeling? Because I'm like, why is it so hot out here?
Yes, bro. It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. How you been, bro? Same shit.
Yeah, bro. Same shit, bro. That little off and on rain too be making it extra muggy too, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, it just get worse from there.
It really do though. It really do.
What was the, it was on what, Wednesday? Wednesday when it was like the worst, but it was like it was on and off. I'm like,
yeah, bro.
Yo.
Super muggy when you walked outside.
Super muggy, man. But you know what? It is week 4 of the month, so y'all know what that means, right? Week 3, correction.
Yeah.
You know what that means, right?
Honestly,
Detox episode.
Honestly,
Detox.
I'm actually kind of sad about this one because like I've been detoxing a lot lately. Like I ain't been drinking for real, bro.
This is a lie.
It's not, bro.
This is a lie.
It's not, bro.
This is a lie.
I ain't been drinking for real, bro.
We were drinking on Tuesday, dog.
That's one day though.
That's one day.
Yeah, like other than that day, I ain't really been,
That was a lot of drinking.
And I ain't really tapped that for real. Like by the time I got my bottle back, bro, I think you had a lot of it.
That's a lie.
Because I saw it over at that table with all them them niggas over there, man. I was tapping that motherfucker, bro. That's why I ain't never seen Dede chill with all the girls over there.
Yeah.
That motherfucker was over there. Yeah. And I was like, all the niggas over here playing video games. I said, I know why his ass over there because the bottle over there.
That was not the reason. The reason was, nigga, the chicken was over there. That's why I was over there.
His ass was after that food.
Hey,
you feel me? I'm like, I need parts.
Hey, it was both. Nigga was killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
I'm like, hold on, wait. I got rid of my fingers. But, you know, it's a detox episode, you know what I'm saying? So, today we got water.
Let's go. That's my favorite.
Water.
It's my favorite.
Water.
Everything is water.
Water. Everything is water today. You feel me?
I'm fucking with this.
I like this. I like this.
Man. I'm like, you know what? We're going to drink water today.
Yeah, and everybody else, stay hydrated.
Especially.
Really stay hydrated.
So with that being said, we still need you to bless the bottles, though. You know what I mean?
Bink.
For sure.
For people at home.
Yep.
For me, and who'll be blessing it for today, I'm going to have to say, because she actually was standing on business this past week, bro. Like, what's the name? Malika Andrews, bro, was really doing her. Not Malika Andrews. No, I mean the game. My bad. Forget it. Forget what I'm about to say.
I don't got nobody to bless this water for. I don't. I'm not gonna lie.
I do.
Go ahead.
Who you got?
Nah, I was gonna bless myself, but you know.
No. I'm gonna bless it for Chloe Bailey because she went to the. Cause hold on now. Cause like she went to the Kendrick Lamar concert, bro. You feel me? She was having a, that's I saying, not like us. She was singing her heart out there. So I'm like, hey, she a real one. So
okay, I can drink to that.
Yeah. So Chloe Bailey, hey, this is blessing for you.
I definitely can.
That's for you.
Anyways,
that's for you.
I also want to point out the fact that what do Westbrook, DeMar DeRozan, and Kendrick Lamar all have in common?
What?
Yeah. Well,
I know what it is, but
I'm curious.
They don't got their ring. They don't got their ring. Kendrick went the ring from Drake, and we already know about DeMar and Westbrook.
I'm weak.
So yeah, you niggas keep dancing on the stage and shit. I'm sure it's fun. Anyway,
you see, hey, I'm mad Brian to get on the stage though. I know Brian wanted to.
Savannah wasn't going for it. Anyway,
you're not from the West Coast, Brian.
Anyways, man, let's get this started because we gonna make the pause a little shorter for y'all. You know, we gonna try. I'm not even gonna promise that. I'm gonna just say we're gonna try our hardest. Shorter videos might have make y'all fuck with that a little bit more. But we'll see how we go.
Yeah.
The NBA talks, we getting into it, man. But I'm gonna start it off. We gotta talk about the Celtics winning the championship, man, and Jaylen Brown also getting Finals MVP. So, what's your thoughts on the Celtics? And then also we can talk about the Mavericks and what's next for them too. But first of all, how y'all feel about the Celtics winning the chip and Jaylen Brown winning that Finals MVP?
I was personally thrilled. I've been waiting on Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown and his team to kind of be successful.
You gotta reverse that.
Like
you can't
what?
start with Jason Tatum.
Okay, all right.
Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum.
You want me to go Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum? Okay,
yeah.
All right.
Get it correct.
So yeah,
Correct.
I've been waiting on this team to actually be successful though for several seasons and stuff like that, man. I mean they were dominant all the way through. They had the best record in the league. They went through the playoffs and just steamrolled through everybody. Finished with 16-3. That's a great playoff record. So
yeah,
I'm definitely pumped about it.
Definitely. Yeah, me too. I'm happy that Jaylen Brown did his thing. For me personally, Tatum player ranking don't really move for me from this. Like he's still just where I guess wherever anybody had him at. Like I don't really feel like I don't know. I don't want to use this word because Twitter been using it like crazy, but he ain't got no more aura from this chip, bro.
No aura.
I ain't feeling it, man.
They need to move the needle a little bit, huh?
Come on, bro.
Not really.
Yeah,
not really.
This finals didn't feel like it was.
It didn't, but I ain't gonna hate on him as a player, like a lot of people gonna do, or as a person, like people gonna do and stuff like that. Like of course he happy he won a chip, and you can say he was cornball for quoting, doing his own version of Kevin Garnett and everything. But I ain't even gonna get into all that. Hey, look, celebrate how you celebrate. He can do it because he won. So I mean, I ain't even gonna go too much on that. But in terms of like the player ranking and what's on the court. JB done proved a lot more to me than Jason Tatum did, and that's how I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, they won.
This
nigga's sick. He's sick. He's sick.
Yeah.
Well, if that's all he got.
No. Shout out to Jaylen Brown, man. Actually, I know this from Jaylen Brown was my favorite. One out of the duos between him and Jason Tatum. I actually watched him. I just actually liked him a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm happy for him he was Mr. Consistent all through the the finals and the conference finals. He was the more consistent out of the two, so he definitely deserved it. Now with the finals in general, I feel like it could have went either way for him or Tatum. Either or could have got it. But I'm happy he went to Jason to win to Jaylen.
Yeah.
But back to Boston though. Hey, they won. They don't make them a better franchise than the Lakers because we have more finals appearances than them. So I would cash. So Boston, hey, y'all got more rings, but y'all are not more relevant, not the better franchise.
Man, I ain't even gonna get into all that. That's between you and a Lakers fan, or you and a Celtics fan that you gotta find.
Yeah,
they gonna find me.
Well, I mean,
as soon as they won, all I got hit was. So what you gotta say now about Tatum? He didn't win Finals MVP.
Oh my God, they gonna give him that Steph treatment.
Yep.
I can already see it.
Yeah, because yep.
Steph treatment.
He will, but he's also not Steph, so I ain't gonna defend it. Anyways, how y'all feel about the Mavericks though? What's next for them, man? How y'all feeling about
for the Mavericks, man? It's just y'all got all the way to the finals. Dominated the West. Looked it great all the way through. The team looked it good. All the key pieces was always there. It's just Kyrie just have to battle get over his demons in Boston. Whatever is in Boston, Kyrie just needs to get over that hump. And
the demons is Drew Holiday and Derek White clamping his ass up. That's not
that though, bro. Like that's not that, bro. If you look, Kyrie is what was it?
I know what
12,
he's done.
It's 12. Has lost 12 straight in Boston.
I know that stat, but this series specifically, it was that defense, bro. It wasn't no demons because of the fans.
You can't say that, bro, because he did. He did good in that. He did good in Game 3 and Game 4. But as soon as he went back to Boston again,
he's a great player. I guess if you look at it from that perspective, I hear you. I get it.
Then he went back to Boston and he looked at real pedestrian.
Pedestrian.
What about
pedestrian? Yeah.
But then that's what this Kyrie needs to get over whatever he got all going on in Boston. Luka needs to be more of a leader, but more engaged next year. Stop trying to look for the foul. Stop killing your team's momentum when you over there failing your arms, getting into it with the refs. Stop doing that and get in better shape too, though, bro. I can tell. I feel like he just not. Once again, Luka gonna play how Luka is, but Kobe said to himself, when he was in the playoffs, he had to get his body stronger because when you're in the postseason playing not longer games, your body's going to need to be at its peak just to play these games. And I feel like Luka did not have the body the capacity to do better in the final, in the playoffs, because he was just so out of shape and is not really trained to be in there. So I feel like that's the first thing they have to do.
Okay, I think I think the Mavs. This was a really good season for them. I think this is something they should definitely salute. Obviously, there's a ton of issues with Luka and the refs and stuff like that they got to figure out. But for the most part, they're gonna still have this kind of same core. The question really is that what are they going to do to improve this roster, or if they're going to, re-sign guys back? I think the only free agent they got, or two free agents they got, is Markieff Morris and Derrick Jones Jr. I think those guys were. I'm sorry, Derrick Jones Jr. was a very contributing player this year for them in this playoff run.
I feel like Markieff Morris is pretty good at warming left bench.
He is. He's cool too. He's definitely cool too. He's a veteran presence there.
I'm bullshit.
He's a veteran presence.
He's a winner.
There. I look at Markieff Morris as more like a locker room dude, now at least now,
You mean he's a winner, so yeah.
Yeah. But no, I most definitely, I don't even know if it even comes down to demons in Boston for Kyrie, because it's not like they're gonna see Boston could repeat and go back to the finals again, but at the same time, I think the Mavericks have some other issues there that they need to figure out as a team, specifically their defensive scheme. Is it the correct way to go about defending stuff? Is their bench going to be a concern going forward? I'm hearing a lot of stuff about Tim Hardaway Jr. and all of that stuff. So they got some things to figure out though. But this was a really good season by them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, what y'all both said. You feel me? The Mavericks. They overachieved to me. I don't mean overachieved by they couldn't have done this. I guess I just didn't expect this from them, for them to make it this far. So I'm proud of the season that they had. We'll do their season grades along with the Celtics next week.
Yeah.
But I like what they did this year. And like you said, they have those two free agents. Obviously, Derrick Jones Jr. was a big piece of what they did throughout the playoffs with his defense at the wing. And then he was hitting three, kind of fell off in the finals, but, he was doing his thing for them to get there. The biggest thing that they need to do this offseason, though, is they need to clear some money up. They got about 3 bad contracts to me. Obviously, Tim Hardaway Jr., that's got to go. He's the third highest paid player on the team. I don't mean to sound harsh, but it's a waste of money. That money needs to go.
They barely even played him for real.
Yeah, that money needs to go elsewhere. And I also saw a rumor that, you can't say because he was he had a he just shoot that bitch. He shoot the fuck out of it. And he killed it. He killed the team single handedly, and then like they wasn't.
You can't say single handedly. You cannot say single handedly.
Okay, yeah, but he did. He had a terrible game that killed them like terribly, and it was after people were clamoring for him to play more minutes. And then
so we ain't gonna act like Luka Doncic wasn't out there, bro, getting himself in foul trouble for them to be out that game.
Okay,
so
but Luka got way more pedigree to have a fucked up game. Tim Hardaway Jr. is a role player. So
what you're saying is, bro, like you can allow the fuck up because you're the better player. That's what you're saying.
Yes, like I'm more willing to keep you around. Like if Tim Hardaway Jr. isn't playing the role that we brought you here for, if he can't make no fucking buckets and that's what we pay you for, then what the fuck is the point?
But if your star players over there, bro, like messing the momentum up, you're messing up the momentum up, and you got fouled out. Now you have to put in the Tim Hardaway Jr. because your star player wants to get fouled out and wasn't like it messed the progressive.
You're
like the rest
Tim
of the
Hardaway
team
Jr. apologist,
Come on,
bro.
huh?
If you like him so bad, go take him on the Lakers, please.
Nobody's saying I like him. I'm just saying though. Nobody's saying that. No one's saying that.
Put a Lakers jersey
I'm just saying though, bro. Like you have to look at the fact here.
Why are you defending this nigga?
I'm not defending him. The problem is Luka Doncic, bro.
You cut my take off to defend Tim Hardaway fucking Jr.
Bro, I'm
you had 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 15, 0. That is the last games that I just saw when I pulled the stats up.
I just literally saw a rumor that they put him on the trading block.
Yes.
So like, it's like he's right. Like,
you're telling me he's worth third highest paid player on the team? Bro, his contract alone?
Bro, I'm just saying.
Along with his production,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, bro.
Answer me this. Mm-hmm. The money he makes, third highest paid player on the team, is that do you keep that in relation to the production that he gave you? Yes or no?
Yes. Because y'all were not saying this. Hold on, wait, time out. Y'all were not saying this. Y'all were not saying this when Luka or Kyrie was out and Tim Hardaway was there and he was producing and actually contributing to the team. When Luka or Kyrie was out, y'all was saying, oh yeah, Tim Hardaway Jr. is $6 million a year. Y'all were not saying this.
Shit. I don't know who y'all is. Take it up with them. I never said it.
Tim Hardaway Jr. was a $6 million a year finalist.
I don't give a fuck. All I'm saying is I don't know what Jason Kidd did. He's not worth third highest paid player on the team. They could spread that money somewhere else. I didn't even finish my list. Dwight Powell gotta go. Maxi Kleber gotta go. Yeah. All I'm saying is free up some money, get some 3-and-D fucking wings, and fill that team out with shit. Maybe re-sign Derrick Jones Jr. Maybe get Kelly Oubre. I don't fucking know, but they need some 3-and-D wings. And THJ, Tim Hardaway Jr. just didn't do it for me, bruh. You can defend him. Take him on the Lakers. I don't give a shit. All right, bro. Anyways, on to the next time. We spent longer. Anyways, listen, man.
Oh, weak as fuck, dude.
Gotta be hot about Tim Hardaway Jr., man.
I'm just saying, though. Luka. Never mind. Go ahead.
All right. So I wanted to get our way too early top 3 predictions for who y'all think has the best chance to win next year's NBA championship. Way too early. All right, but we gonna fucking try it anyways, man. So who are y'all? I'm ready to hear any crazy shit, or maybe it's not, but I'm ready to hear. I mean, who want to start first, man?
The Detroit Pistons are.
Oh my god!
They say, yeah, Monty got out of there. Now we're ready to win.
No, when I say I'm way too early, I'm way too early. But no, man, I'm gonna say the top 3 teams I see way too early. Around to talk about right now. I'm gonna say the New York Knicks. Why say them? Because they did finish second in the East, and they actually looked pretty good. But you know what happened? The injuries caught up to them. All them minutes.
Tom Thibodeau.
Nobody ain't saying nothing, Tom Thibodeau, but you know what I'm saying. But all them injuries and stuff happened. Now y'all have something going on for y'all. So they have a lot of picks, and they have a lot of draft picks. So now, but something has to happen. Now they can go out there and get them a Paul George.
They could
get him, but they have to trade. Move. But they have to trade something.
Paul George on Tom Thibodeau's time, that boy ain't lasting 50 games.
I swear.
But I mean, I like that more than the Philly pairing because.
I'm surprised like more people aren't like rumored to be going to the Knicks because like you could just slot right in there.
Hey, bro, that's
honestly you probably don't even got to you don't even got to get rid of Julius Randle even if you ask someone like Paul George.
Really don't, but I feel like Paul George probably like Julius Randle or probably some like a key component of that team probably gonna be going. Probably I don't think OG because they OG. Yeah, but like he's not even signed yet though, so it's like
sign and trade. You could do something like that.
But why would you do that though, Mike? Why would you not keep an OG to bring him along with Paul George?
I mean, if you want to move off of Julius, but do the Clippers want Julius?
That's up to bone.
Because I'm hearing Paul George gonna opt in. He make about 48 million, so you gonna have to match that contract. So maybe if the Clippers want Julius, but I'm sure they would take Julius if you throw picks in.
Probably
they probably take Julius and some picks
Probably.
if they can't get nothing else for Paul George. But who knows? Who knows?
Then my other team is I'm gonna have to go with the Miami Heat because I just feel like Miami, bro, is just.
Disgusting.
So far, we seen the East, bro. It's either been Boston or Miami. Is it not, or has it not been true?
Their time is done.
Yeah.
You feel
Time
me?
is done.
Yeah.
I don't think it's done. You can't really say that because ever since we seen, it's always been Miami or Boston.
They only get older.
And like, only person getting older is Jimmy.
And that's an important piece.
We'll see.
And if we put in our faith in Tyler Hero, then you can have that.
Hey,
You can have that.
beat your team. But
I don't give a fuck. It's not an accomplishment. It's not an accomplishment, bruh.
Hey, but you feel me? Then our West, man, too early team to call it. I'm gonna have to say the Minnesota Timberwolves, bro. The Minnesota Timberwolves.
That's not a bad pick.
Only why I feel like they could do it again because they actually put the league on notice. Ant-Man put the team on notice, put the league on notice. They actually have one of like the best surrounding cast. You actually like to think about it.
They do
have the #1 defense of last year, and the fact they actually have everything. It's just they ran into Kyrie and Luka. That's all it was. And I just feel like Cat can be a more aggressive Cat and like. And actually, do what he's supposed to do. Maybe they can do there, but yeah. And Ant-Man becomes Michael Jordan 2.0.
So we don't put faith in Tim Hardaway Jr., faith in Karl Anthony Towns. What's next? Faith in Josh Giddey?
Actually, I did like Josh Giddey.
I'm bullshitting. Now I gotta support.
We'll get to that.
That's your man's now.
Yeah, but what's up with your three, man?
I got the Knicks, honestly, pretty much for the same exact reasons why you said it. I mean, they were second in the East, and like their injuries is like the biggest like reason why they didn't even make it. Like when they got Bojan Bogdanovic and they got OG Anunoby at the trade deadline, we were all like, yes, you know what I'm saying? Like this is definitely like a good move that's gonna put these guys over the top, and then it just was like. Injuries, and it never came to fruition.
Wop. Now fuck them up.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like for real, bro.
But yeah, man, yeah, I agree.
I also got Minnesota on this list too. Honestly, I also got Minnesota on here. Just because they beat KD and Booker and they beat the defending champs. So I have both of them on there. They're going to be around for like years to come. So like they could definitely win it like next year if they really make the right moves.
Okay.
And then I got Boston.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not?
You didn't have them on your list?
Nope.
Yeah. Why not?
Okay.
I don't see that happening again.
That one's pretty simple to you.
Yeah. I'm just like why not? They still have the main 6 guys.
Yeah.
So
I said, just make me a believer. Then I should have.
So my 3, man, obviously top of my list. It's not in order, but top of this list, I guess, is Celtics easily for me, just because they did run through the season, and I had them winning this chip regardless if they face people with face injured teams or not. So
yeah.
Their team is super deep. I don't think they got major contracts coming up. I think they re-signed Drew Holiday. They've signed Derek White. They got Kristaps. Everybody, all the main people under contract. So I don't think they're at.
No, Derek White not there right now. I think Derek White not signed yet.
I'm pretty sure he is. I don't think.
I know Tatum's not signed. Well, he's gonna get signed. He's gonna get signed.
I'm pretty sure Derek White is signed. But either way, because I remember he would have been at the top of the free agent list, and I didn't see his name. So they are set. They obviously at the top of my list to run it back to back if they want. And then next on my list is the Knicks too. I agree with all y'all. The Knicks 2nd seed, that was actually pretty fucking impressive. They're in the East, so it makes sense. I have 2 East teams on here because the East is wide open to me. So they had a lot of injuries. That's what I said. Yeah, they had a lot of injuries and they overachieved. So and really they should have made it farther than they did. So if they were fully healthy, they would have given the Celtics a run for their money, I believe. So
yeah.
they just need to get them injuries under control. Obviously, got to get that shit under control. And then also to your point, they have a bunch of picks. They can revamp the roster basically however they want. So I'm looking forward to see what they do. Then the third team on this list is part of the reason why I just picked the Knicks, the goddamn Thunder. The Thunder overachieved more than any team in the league to me. Like, they were the most impressive team to me. And Shea was MVP damn near. And they have, second youngest team in the league?
Second youngest, yeah.
And just everything about that team was great. I was just really, it was like their first real year in the playoffs, and I think they're going to become a powerhouse. They have hella picks, hella draft space. They can take this team anywhere, legit. Like, they could I think they can get any player in the league they want. Like, I think if they wanted Lauri Markkanen tomorrow, they could make a fat-ass offer to get Lauri Markkanen.
Yeah.
If they wanted Paul George, they could make a fat-ass offer to get Paul George back. If they wanted anybody, bro, they have all the picks. They have, I think, the most picks in the league. They can make any trade work, and it's just like,
But the only thing with them is this: they have guys for sure, like a Lou Dort, Jay Wills, and all them. Like, they're eventually gonna have to, and Chet Holmgren, like, eventually at some point in time, they all have to pay them at one point.
But that problem's not here yet. So, as far as next year, they're at the top of my list because that's where right now is the prime time to make some moves because you have cap space. So if you get a player in now, you have bird rights to re-sign your own players. So you can go over the cap to re-sign your own players. So now is the time to strike while the iron is hot, so you can get somebody in with the cap space that you have before you re-sign any of your young players. Because once you do that, then it caps you. But if you do it before you got to re-sign them, that's where you're cooking. So if they can do that, I do like them getting a power forward and a backup defensive big. Yeah. If they can do something like that, I feel really good. I would like a Lauri Markkanen, and then whatever backup big they can get, maybe they draft him, or maybe they they sign him. Maybe a Drummond or something. I don't know.
They ain't getting no damn Lauri though.
Yeah. I mean, shit, they could though if they wanted. They got all the picks in the world. That's what I'm saying. Like, they could load you up with hella picks, and then, like, what are the Utah Jazz gonna say? I mean, you got to take it. At some point, if a team give you hella ass load of picks, especially the Jazz position, it's like, I mean, shit, unless you the Nets. The Nets turned down anything for Mikal Bridges. But yeah, man, that's my three Celtics, Knicks, Thunder.
Okay. But
remotely wrong the same.
Yeah. I like them though. They definitely have to like, get their stuff together if they want to be a dominant team in the West. But speaking of another team that's trying to get their stuff together, the Lakers, they recently hired JJ Redick on a 4-year deal to be their next head coach, and the Pistons ended up firing Monty Williams with 5 years, $65 million left on his contract. So what are your guys' like thoughts on those moves, and like, what do you think the expectations are for these teams? Who wants to go first?
Okay, I'll start with the Lakers hiring JJ Redick. You already know I don't got nothing against JJ Redick. I think he could be a good coach. I'm just not sure if the Lakers is the good place for any new coach to start at.
Yeah. We agree on that.
Once you work for the Lakers, you're like automatically on the hot seat. Like, that's how I feel. Unless you have pedigree. And even then you might still be on the hot seat. So, like, it's risky, man, and it feels like this was always the move they wanted. It feels like everything's working in LeBron's favor, even though they're trying to push the narrative, like Rich Paul saying it's not. Yeah, we don't care if they draft Bronny. LeBron's not going to re-sign with it. It all feels like that. It feels like everything's kind of working out, in the
just
way
a little cover up that they're trying to,
because
psych everybody out.
Because there's that thought that people have that LeBron's does a lot of shit from behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Ever since that Westbrook fiasco, I feel like he's been trying to separate himself from that perception.
But you did it, Bron.
Yeah, so even that was less obvious than the JJ Redick and the drafting Bronny thing. Like, that screams LeBron. Like, I can't see anything otherwise. I mean, that's just, he has a podcast with the dude. I mean,
Le
you telling me
GM.
they never had this conversation?
Le GM.
Yeah,
you
tell me they never had this conversation?
I promise you.
But anyway, JJ Redick could be a good coach. I'm just worried because for the Lakers, man. And I hear Austin Reeves really likes JJ Redick. So I guess the most important thing is that the players rock with the move.
Yeah.
And everybody is feeling cohesive and together, because that's important for a group. So that is one of the most important things. And I do trust that JJ Redick has a good basketball mind. I trust that he has something. So You know, just from the way he talks, it all makes sense. He has a podcast. You do put a little more faith in because you've heard him talk. I mean, at least me personally. So I guess we just gotta see what he does. But I can't lie, I am worried in his 4 years. So we gonna see. I hope he makes through the whole contract, but I don't have much hope. I just know how shit goes. But I hope it all works out for him specifically. Fuck the Lakers for real, but for JJ, I fuck with JJ.
They got to get him a good coaching staff too.
Definitely, that's super important. Don't do no Steve Nash shit.
I heard Rondo was considering for assistant coach.
Yeah, it's not bad, but you gotta get some.
Sweet.
But they need to get some people with some coaching experience.
Yeah, for sure.
And then, as far as the Pistons, I know Monty is living it up. Monty
having him a ball out there.
You think he's like secretly like celebrating somewhere?
Oh yeah, because he didn't want to coach the Pistons anyways, man. They offered him a fat ass amount of money. He's like one of the highest paid coaches in the league, and then they fired him. I think he's still getting paid from the Suns.
Yeah.
So he got 2 teams paying him, and this man just living on Barbados or something. Like, he's chilling, bro. Like, I mean, he's literally living the life. Like, he don't even got to coach. He don't even got to coach no more. He don't got to coach no more. He can just chill, bro.
Yeah.
If he wants to. And he won the most out of all that. As far as where the Pistons are going, I know they got a new GM. I forget what his name is. But they got a new GM. I have no idea what direction they're going to take this team. I have no idea what they need. I guess they need a power forward. They need some damn shooting. But I guess we'll just see what moves that the GM makes. He clearly don't give a fuck about the money right now because he just fired a coach with 4 or 5 years left. 5 years left.
5 years left.
Yeah.
He don't care. So we gonna see. At least props to them for moving off of something instead of just sticking with it from a previous regime. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, those are my thoughts, man.
It was pretty much inevitable to me. Honestly, the Pistons getting rid of him eventually, because like I just remember when the Raptors, when Dwayne Casey had like that really good year, they fired him the next year just because he couldn't get past LeBron. So it's like no coach's job is just guaranteed. Yeah, secure. You know. I mean, the Pistons are kind of super for wasting money, but it is what it is. Mm-hmm. But as far as like the Lakers hiring JJ Redick, I think this is it's a cool move. I do fear for JJ Redick and that toxic fan base because they have that 24/7 win now mode, and it's like what the Celtics just recently hanging up their 18th banner, which passes them up in championships. Mm-hmm. They're thinking, hey, in 4 years, bro, you got to construct us something, But I think what it really just comes down to is him just like establishing like a relationship and like a trust with the guys on the roster. Whoever they move and trade, that's going to be like the biggest thing, and I got faith that he will do that. Yeah. I think he's definitely like a team friendly type of guy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking the Monty Williams thing first.
Okay.
Well, I know Monty out there, bro, somewhere, bro, just eating some wings and counting his money from both teams right now. Just 200 million, 400 million.
Licking his fingers and shit.
What I ranch at?
Yeah.
You feel me? Living it up, boy. Cause now I ain't got a coach. I could just chill out for a year. Once again, we know Monty Williams, man. He a good coach, hell of a coach.
Yeah.
Right. He's
an average coach.
He a class act. Good man and stuff like that. Apparently, man, some team is going to hit Monty Williams up asking him for a coaching job.
Oh yeah,
you already know what's going to happen. But does he have the answer right now? Fuck no. Yeah, he could just chill out right now, man. Kick his feet up, enjoy his life for a little bit. Then he'll come back whenever he feel like it. Mm-hmm. So Detroit, you made a very bald man happy. And I know, like, in the fact, we all saw it happening. We don't know. He just got signed. He just went there because it's all about the money, baby.
Yeah.
He took the money. It was cool about it. And so, yeah. Now, man, flip to the Lakers. JJ Redick gets 4 years as the LA Lakers head coach. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Two things that says for me. Two things. One, this is a very win now move because it's only for 4 years. Because think about it, we offered Dan Hurley 7 years to coach. We can give JJ 4 years.
4 is more the norm.
4 the norm, but the fact he's unexperienced, so I do get it. So now we're like you said, we're in the microwave. Boston has won. Can you win now? I feel now it's like you can't really like you expect us. No, the question is, what are our expectations for that? JJ, are you want to win now, or JJ, can you get us to the playoffs? If that's the case, I'm right now. Like me personally, as a fan, can you just make us look convincing?
Yeah. Cause y'all been a playing team.
But like, can you make us look convincing? Can we be like the 4th seed? Can we be the 5th seed under JJ Redick? That's the real question. We've been to the conference finals with Darvin Ham and been to the play-ins with Darvin Ham. Yeah. We won the finals with Frank Vogel. Mm-hmm. So it's like now it's like this. Genie Bus. Are you going this like is this our Genie Bus and Rob Pelinka? Is this your move or this is a Bron move? Because once again, now I don't want to say I agree with Stephen A. Smith that all this was going to happen anyway. Darren Hurley was just
a plant. I gotta push back. You just remind me of that Stephen A. Smith stuff I was saying. I'm pushing back on that because Stephen A. man, he been on his rocker lately. I ain't even about to co-sign nothing he say for real.
Just reaching.
I don't got his sources.
But you feel me? But I'm like, no, bro. It's just I don't know how it goes. So what I will say is this: JJ, can you make us look convincing? Can we actually do something next season? And that's so I'm happy for the case, but at the same time, I wanted Mark Jackson, but not gonna happen.
Nobody's hiring Mark, man.
Nobody's hiring it, so it's whatever. So we'll see. But I'm on the fences with that one, bro, because it's just I like JJ Redick. He knows basketball. But at the same time, like, bro, I don't know. It's just one of them things.
We gotta see,
man. But like, we do see right now, man. The Pacers just re-signed Pascal Siakam, bro. For a 4-year contract for like 100 and
something like that,
60 million,
yeah,
80
something
million.
like that, yeah.
So that and the fact, and also the Kings just re-signed Malik Monk.
Now that one was more surprising to me because I kept hearing rumors that Magic wanted Malik Monk and all these other teams wanted Malik Monk, but clearly, his buddy De'Aaron Fox is there. He rocked with staying with him and stuff like that. I don't really got much to say about it. I mean, I feel like they both should have stayed, and I'm happy that they did. They were both integral pieces. It wouldn't have made sense for Pascal to leave the Pacers. That would have been an L because they traded assets to get him. So good thing that he did stay. Everybody's just, I like the fits with both teams, obviously. Malik Monk, 6-man, could be, and then Pascal Siakam, pretty solid fit. More time to learn with Tyrese Halliburton, get that chemistry, and then they can add, more wings to their team or something like that. Get Benedict Mathurin back next year and stuff like that. So I like what, both teams did re-sign these players. There was no reason to let either one of them go.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. They're both good players.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I think them re-signing Pascal Siakam was very intelligent just because he's a very durable player. That one of the things that I really paid attention to was he's just always available.
Yeah.
like what I'm saying?
That's crazy. I never really noticed him having an injury.
Yeah, no, dog is usually there. He's usually there. Like he played all the rest of the games for the Pacers when they acquired him, and then they're like throughout the whole postseason. He was to me.
Call it how you want to say it, Brody.
I'll say he was probably one of the most consistent Pacers out of all of them. Like Pascal Siakam,
That's a champion, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure, champion caliber player, man. It's been good. Now Malik Monk getting re-signed to the Kings, I'm kind of iffy on that one, bro. Because it's like
he's a fan favorite.
Yeah, they love him. They love him.
He's like their entire bench. So
but it's like I really thought he would go shop in the market, bro. Like
they gave him like $20 million a year. So he got his money.
But I know, bro. I know for a fact another team would have matched that. Most definitely.
Yeah, of course.
Team would have matched
Part of that though probably played that he's best friends with De'Aaron. So.
Yeah.
And this is the team that he has had a coming out party with. So it all makes sense on why him personally probably wanted to stay.
Yeah, of course though.
A team paying $2 million more or something, or $5 million. He's probably like, I'll just take the comfortableness, being here.
Yeah, for sure. I could definitely see that too. Because I actually like Malik Monk. Malik Monk won me a lot of money last year over the FanDuel.
Oh
You feel me? So like I got to roll with Malik Monk, man, for sure. But I definitely do like with the Pascal thing. That just showed me with Indiana, they're trying now. They're actually about to try to make something shake in Indiana. Now that's what Tyrese being like running the helm of it, bringing Pascal in another. I don't know if he's going to be the second option or not, but clearly like they're trying to make something work and actually contend in the East. Because think about it, they were just in the Eastern Conference Finals this year, so now they're like, okay, we're serious. We're gonna do something, make some couple stuff happen. Go something up in the draft, or just trade something. Trade something, make something work. You never know what's gonna happen. Yeah, but I like it though. I like it. I know what they're trying to do.
Bulls is also trying to shake some things up in the East. They just made a trade for Josh Giddey for Alex Caruso. What's y'all thoughts on both of these teams? The trade.
Hey man.
Let me say this much. The Thunder on their side, this is an absolute win. Like this is an absolute win for them because they legitimately was already thinking of kind of like moving off of Josh Giddey anyway. They were already shying away from him. They were already saying, we should just bring him off the bench. So like they were already kind of leaning towards getting rid of him. And then they get the hustle player of the year and a dude that's been on the all defensive team for like the last couple of years. This is an absolute win. Now, I don't know what the Bulls is. I'm gonna let my friend over here jump in on that a little bit later. But like for the Bulls, I don't see why they go out and go get a dude that's kind of more ball dominant. I thought that Kobe White was gonna be like the more established ball handler. Maybe they want to bring him off the bench for something, but I don't see any reason for that.
Who off the bench?
Josh Giddey. Yeah. I don't know if y'all gonna start them or what. I mean, I thought Io and Kobe White was y'all backcourt going forward. Me personally, that's what I liked. But what you think, Day? You about to go in, bro?
Hey, bro. Hey, you know what? I'm kind of mad about this, bro, because, bro, Alex Caruso was supposed to come back to the Lakers, bro. He was supposed to come back to. Hey, Samando. You did say trade Alex Caruso to a winning team, and you on the one just said the Thunder was the team to win way too early team. So, your prayers was answered.
Yeah.
You should be happy.
I never said I wasn't. You haven't heard me yet.
I know, but I know it's like, but for who you got,
happy is not the word.
Happy is not the word. But man, for Josh Giddey, man, because it's like I don't even know what y'all would do with this because
I was confused.
Because Josh Giddey not the best 3-point shooter. I mean, he can drive a little bit. He can pass a little bit, and it's like you don't. It's like what are you gonna use him for?
Well, you got everything.
That's all I got to say. I just want to laugh at you real quick.
Okay. Well, I'll say this, man. This move straight up. When I first saw it, I said, "Where the fuck are the picks?" I'm sitting there thinking we gonna get maybe a first or maybe 2 seconds or something at least. At least. Because I'm like, we just traded with the team with assload of picks. They can sneeze and we can get a fucking pick. And we got none for Alex Caruso. And when I look at it from that, the picks piss me off. This team clearly doesn't seem to value picks as much because they could have got some for Drummond at the trade deadline last season. And they could have traded Alex Caruso back then when he had more value because they had multiple offers for picks. Maybe they could have been traded him to the Thunder and got Giddey and some picks. But once you let a person of value like Alex Caruso, with 1 year left on his deal, 30 years old, the value only keeps going down every day you don't trade him. It didn't make sense that you kept him to try to push for the play-in because you didn't even make it out of the play-in. So if that's what you got out of it, terrible asset management on the part of the Chicago Bulls. But I'm now going to look at player for player. 30-year-old Alex Caruso, who was going to do nothing more for the Bulls at this point. He's not going to. They're a playing team with him. So getting a 21-year-old player who has almost averaged a triple-double in his young NBA career before this last season when he had the whole thing with the underage girl and obviously Shea and Jalen Williams stepping up on the court and him just becoming more of an afterthought. All that probably played in a part for him having a down year. Now that all that is behind him and maybe he can clear his mind and maybe he can get a role being the lead guard, which it sounds like that's what they're going to do. Mm-hmm. I'm going to look at trading a 30-year-old Alex Caruso with 1 year left on his deal to get a 21-year-old and Josh Giddey, who has some nice potential. It's not terrible player for player. I'm just mad that we didn't get some picks in it. I think their vision, to me, a trade like this means that they're going away from DeMar. It does not make sense to keep DeMar with Josh Giddey. Like, no, it does not. That is an ugly ass fit on the court. That is trash. That might be the worst shooting team in the league. That would be a terrible fit. So this move screams to me that they're actually about to do a soft rebuild. Like they'll probably still get some veterans in. I'm hearing about that Zach LaVine to the Kings. Maybe they get a Kevin Huerter and Harrison Barnes, and then that can replace some production, and then they just surround shooters with Giddey, and then they obviously have move Kobe to the 2 because Kobe does really good playing off ball. A lot of his offense is actually really solid off ball. He's a better off ball player than Shea, whereas Shea is more on ball. Yeah. So I'm thinking that Kobe would benefit actually from this. The defense is what worries me between the two. Kind of. Who's going to step up more on defense.
That's what I was thinking about too, though.
But then what I'm thinking is that maybe, because they have DeMar run a lot of point forward things, so maybe you replace DeMar with Giddey at that 3. Since he is 6'8", he's taller than DeMar. Wingspan a little shorter, but he is taller than DeMar. And maybe you still have Kobe and Ayo 1 and 2, because Ayo can put up with the defensive capabilities, and then if you keep Pat, that's a defender too. Maybe get rid of Vooch and get a defender at the center, so maybe they can surround him with defense and shooting. But the biggest thing I want to stick on, though, is I want to talk about the fans real quick. The fans of Chicago Bulls, man. I look, I'm a Bulls fan. Y'all are bitchy, bro. Y'all are really bitchy. And I know it hurts to lose a player like Alex Caruso. Anybody gonna be mad, but I'm gonna just say this real quick, man, because I typed this out because I was in the comments. But basically, my whole thing is, I feel like the hardest thing for casual fans, bro, is for them to have foresight and patience. Yeah. I feel like you need to see how everything pays off, and y'all can keep crying about losing Caruso, but y'all would have been the same ones crying if they didn't trade Caruso for anything and he just walked for free because the team is ass. So don't get me wrong. Like, I would have loved picks too, okay, because the value doesn't really make sense since Giddey had a down year, but Caruso is still Caruso. I would have loved picks, but y'all got to at least give Giddey a chance. Like, he's 21 years old. He's younger than some people in the draft. He would have been probably, in my opinion, a top 5 pick if he was in this draft today.
Yeah, for sure.
Yo.
So I just want to give him more time, and then y'all also got to just have patience because you got to see what other moves the team makes. He don't make sense for the current construction of this team, but you don't know what's coming next. You don't know what vision they got. So that's why it's funny because it don't make sense. But I mean, DeMar's a free agent. They clearly want to get rid of Zach. Vooch is old. They could change the whole team up, and then you're looking back at this like, oh, Giddey makes perfect sense now. So, I just gotta say, for Bulls fans, y'all are the same ones trying to run Kobe White out of town. Y'all are the same ones that ran Lauri Markkanen out of town. Y'all are the same ones trying to run Patrick Williams out of town. Y'all keep complaining about these young players, and then y'all end up regretting it when they pop off on another team. Derrick Jones Jr., Daniel Gafford. I mean, come on, like, you got to give these young players a chance, bro. Y'all know I love potential. Like, y'all know it.
Yeah,
and,
for sure.
And then as far as, the draft picks, I heard no team was offering 2025 draft picks, which is supposed to be a deep draft. So, and then people complaining, they could have got a top 10 pick for Alex Caruso. The pick wasn't projected top 10. A team got lucky. I think it was the Rockets, and they jumped into the top 10. But it wasn't projected to be top 10. So we can't even say nothing about that. And then, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, this man Giddey is damn near a decade younger than Caruso. So you just got to hope that you need to develop him. It's on the Bulls to develop him. But that's all I got to say, man. That's all I got to say. But I'm just waiting. I'm in wait-and-see mode. I just want to see what comes next and then to make the move make sense. If they make no other moves and this is the only move they make, terrible trade. Absolutely terrible. Makes no sense for the fit of the team. But if they end up moving off all three, or at least Zach and DeMar, then at least the trade probably makes a little bit more sense if they can get some shooting in. They need some shooting. So yeah, that's all I gotta say though. I'm not gonna spend too much time on it now.
Okay. All right.
Hey, before you go, hey, bro, that was very mature of you.
I don't overreact, bro. I just wait and see, man. I'm not one of these overreactional ass fans, bro. I mean, it's not the off season just started, bro. I will have my opinion at the end of the off season, man. See what else we do.
For sure, man. But hey, man, y'all know what time it is?
What time is it?
Oh yeah, you know what time it is. It's time for our final Standing on Business Player of the Week segment. This is gonna be the final one, and Von, drop the beat, man.
It's the king.
Yes, it's the king.
I got you.
Standing on business, nigga. You standing on business. You standing on business. Yep.
So yeah.
Yeah. All right, man. So this
I was on time.
This is the Standing on Business King of the year. This is gonna be a special one right here, man.
So what we doing? What you guys doing?
Let's see.
So how does it work? Like explain to them.
Yeah.
How we did it.
So how it is like we're gonna all base our picks based off of, we can go off of, how many stand on business player of the weeks they've won, or just somebody that we just think is just, has handled the most business this year in this playoff or in this regular season.
Everything.
Yeah, just everything. Who we thought just had the overall best season this year as an individual player. So, and I'm thinking of a number between 30 and 1.
31.
6
All right, 6. What about you?
for Caruso.
If I know you the way I think I do, I want
So
this.
dramatic.
Shut up.
Time going.
Yeah.
Shut up. I'll live for the theatrics. 19.
19. You was closer. It was 23. All right. So yeah, you go first.
My standing on big business king for the year. I gotta go. I hate to do it. It's gonna kill me. I want to throw up. But Brad Stevens.
Brad Stevens?
Brad Stevens.
Wow.
Because
Okay.
this man really knew what he had to do. I know he really not went out there, got Porzingis for some bag of potato chips and some non-laters.
Yeah.
And the fact I knew it killed him to let go of Marcus Smart. I knew it did. I knew Boston Faithful did not want that to happen.
Oh, yeah.
They did not want to see that. There was like Marcus Smart. I mean, it kind of kills me the fact he was not there to hoist up the Bill Russell trophy. So I'm kind of sick about that.
Yeah, me too. I was kind of sick.
Because I love Marcus Smart.
Mm-hmm.
But he knew Drew Holiday was the guy.
Yeah.
He knew Drew Holiday was the guy. He had to come in there. He has a championship pedigree. He is a gentleman, a men's man when it comes to like being standing on business.
Yeah.
And he like to get Drew Holiday, and he always, and if you look at it, but ever since he's been there in Boston, every big things that happened. He let Joe Mazzulla become the head coach after after Ime situation, and letting him become the youngest coach to ever win a finals.
Yeah.
And the fact you're keeping your same core, the same 6 back next year, bro, that's standing on business, bro. You really might, you literally might have just set yourself up for a dynasty.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Brad Stevens. Okay. Mm-hmm. I like it. What about you, Vontez?
So, this is hard for me because I was between probably like 2-3 players. But my 2024 stand on business king is going to be Anthony Edwards. I feel like he really popped off and showed niggas, bruh.
Yeah.
And
agreed.
He was just like his trajectory is just way higher than it's looked ever, and I'm just excited to see what he'll do. I feel like he, really did a lot of good shit this year. And although he burnt out towards the end of the playoffs, I'm just looking forward to see how he gets back in the lab and then just keeps improving his game. And next year, having the stamina to push through and get farther. So he brought a team in the Timberwolves that I didn't think was actually going to be this good. Yeah. So that gives some bonus points for me. So I'm just he's just impressed me. He impressed me a lot. I mean, the highlights he had and just the great shit I was seeing from him. I'm just really intrigued by his future. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Anthony Edwards.
Okay, all right. I like it.
That was one of my picks too.
All right, well, hit me with the drum roll, man. Hit me with the drum roll.
Ooh,
hey, don't say that. Don't say that.
This
bro,
the biggest drum roll.
Normally when people say hit me with the drum roll, they talking about it. Never mind. You don't get into that.
This nigga tripping.
My bad, bro. I'm watching too many game movies.
This the biggest drum roll yet.
Yeah.
This is the last one, man. Until next season.
Till next season.
All right, man. Let's do it.
And the standing on business king of the year is Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
All right.
I had the exact same thing. I had the exact same mindset as you, bro. I mean, the dude led a franchise to the conference finals who hasn't been there since 2004. That was around when Garnett did it,
Yeah.
So it's like he definitely deserves all the credit in the world. I mean, the dude sat up here and made an All NBA team. He was second team. What else? He won 2 playoff series. He averaged 27, 7, and 7 on 48% from the field and 38% from 3. He had what was it? 2 back-to-back 40-point playoff games, which hasn't been done since Kobe Bryant has done it at the age of 23. The dude just had he just achieved a lot as a 22-year-old in this single season to me. And it's like you go back to like the highlights of the dunks, him posterizing people and everything like that. He had that one big poster. I think it was this year on what was the dude from the Hawks? I forgot what dude name was. John Collins, I think it was. Yeah, John Collins. The Jazz. My bad, not the Hawks, but yeah.
It's like, don't jump, John.
And then it's just like this dude's marketability is just crazy. You know what I'm saying? Him peering on stuff like Funny Marco. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. His shoes and stuff like that are really selling a lot. A lot of kids are buying his shoes and shit and wanting to play like Anthony Edwards. So. I definitely give bro credit to that, man.
Man.
And he is the standing on business king of the year.
Let's go, Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards. Congrats, man. Shout out Anthony Edwards, bro.
All right, man. So let's move along, man. So we are on part 6, second to last of our season grades. And we're going to zoom through this one, man.
Yeah, for sure.
So first team I'm gonna start off with is the Cleveland Cavaliers, and we're gonna start with you, Antho.
I gave them boys a C, just because I think their dependency on Donovan Mitchell, I think is a problem, and it kind of makes the rest of the team just kind of feel like, oh, you guys are just gonna trust the new guy, like there's no like foundation, before this guy stepped in, because it was like right after Darius Garland went down, it was like they started to play much better with Mitchell at the point, and now they got this random decision of him or Garland. So I gave them guys a C on that.
Okay.
I gave him a C+ too. You feel me? Just because like their reliance on Donovan Mitchell was kind of head scratching and just kind of concerning for the future, because no way like that team you had the same team beforehand that you needed Donovan Mitchell to score all the points, and you can't act like all of a sudden no one knows how to score. Then, just to go break down their quick stats real quick, they were 20th in points per game, 17th in rebounds per game, 8th in assists per game, and 7th in opponents' points per game.
Yeah, statistical guru.
So yeah, it's just one of the one things. Is just like y'all looked at solid, but it's just once again like their scoring output was just not as good as it needed to be. So yeah, they get a C+.
Yeah, man. I actually give the Cavs a C+ as well. They made it farther, right, than the previous year?
Yeah.
But more of the same. There was some player regression, specifically from Darius Garland.
Yeah.
Evan Mobley's still like the same dude. And, it's just more questions on what Donovan Mitchell is going to do. There's just questions on the whole roster. There are a couple little weird things that came out at the end of the season about Jared Allen not being happy because they tried to force him to play through an injury.
Yeah.
They fired their coach. There's a little turmoil that happened. So I give it slightly above average only because they made it a little farther. But overall, it's just an average season. It was whatever. They were kind of an afterthought to me the whole year. So, yeah, they get a C+, and the plus is only because they made it a little farther, man. So next on the list is the New York Knicks. We will start with you, Day.
The New York Knicks, I gave them a A.
Ooh.
I like that.
I gave them an A. You feel me? They went out there, had like a lot, injury after injury, but at the same time, mid season for the trades, they went out there, went blockbuster. When they got an OG Anunoby, when they got Bogdanovic, you feel me? So like they knew what the things they had to address, and they went to address them. Only thing I can only say about them, it probably is that the injuries. The injuries literally just plagued them, and that's more of a coach's problem. And I feel like maybe like now, since they have all this stuff going on next year, they don't like. And just work on just limiting some of their guys on their minutes so we don't have this type of problem next year with running them down to the ground. Mm-hmm. Quick stats again. They were ranked 19th in points per game, 5th in rebounds per game. Now, this one's kind of shocking to me, but they were 29th in assists per game. So swinging the ball was really not their thing. Julius Randle. And they were second in opponents per game. So I wouldn't got them an A, and they have a high ceiling for next year. So, and I did say like earlier in the pod they were going to be the way too early picks for being finals. So yeah, I give them an A.
Okay.
So true.
I gave them a B+. I could upgrade it to an A, but I give them a B+ just because I think like their like scrappiness combined with the fact of Tom Tibbs's coaching methods kind of was what kind of derailed them a bit. I think they, Tom should have, thought to himself like, hey man, let me kind of relax on certain games, when they got certain matchups and play them less. But again, their scrappiness is why they had the second best opponent's points per game, and they also finished ninth in deflections. So, they were everywhere. They were a scrappy hustle team. So I give them B+.
So for the Knicks, I'm gonna give them a solid B. They look pretty good. They made it to the second seed, which was pretty surprising. Overtook the Bucks for that, and they fought through a lot. The reason it's not in the A area for me is because the injuries. It seems to be a constant thing that follows Tom Thibodeau around. Yeah. So that's kind of frustrating. And then the second reason why, and another reason why I didn't give him a B+ and why I just gave him the regular B is because they didn't make it to a conference finals as a second seed, and I know that coincides with the part that they had a bunch of injuries. So it all coincides, but still, B is a good grade for them, in my opinion. And they really did their thing. I'm looking forward to see what they do next year. But I agree with both y'all grades as well. I can see both y'all points on that. So they just need to get them injuries under control, man. That's just how I feel. Mm-hmm. Next team on the list is the Denver Nuggets. What's up with you?
I gave them a B-, just because I think from an organization standpoint, them losing Bruce Brown and Jeff Green was very noticeable to me. Mm-hmm. I think their bench production and their lack of depth is what caused their downfall. Honestly, it's like you saw Bruce Brown go out there and go get the money from the I think it was the Pacers, and then the Raptors ended up getting him. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they could have easily probably swung that or whatever, but it cost them not making it further. So. Yeah. I give them a B-, and I'm not going to give them too much credit just for beating the Lakers again either. So, yeah, that's not that much of an accomplishment. So,
nah, not really. You're right. me, it make you feel better, bro. It didn't. If they respected us enough to give us one.
Yeah. It's like it makes you mad when Jamal Murray's excellent against the Lakers, and then just is just shit the next series. Yeah. Same thing with Michael Porter. Like he just disappeared.
Crazy.
Just disappeared.
The Michael Porter one was insane.
Yeah, just disappeared, bro.
He was worried about his brother, bro.
Shut up, bro.
What's up with you though? What's your grade?
Oh man, I gave him a C+ for real. Mm-hmm. Because you feel me, you're the defending champs and you lose in the second round Once again, though, it was Anthony Edwards and Cat and Gobert, but at the same time, they're the winning champs. You should at least do better than what you were. And in fact, I feel like most of the year, bro, they were just coasting and they didn't really want to take nothing serious. So I feel like that was their fault. They had the championship hangover, what they call it.
Yeah.
You're drunk off the championship, and now you're like, we really ain't got to try that much now.
Yeah.
But that's also part. Then also losing to Bruce Brown and Jeff Green, and that felt like that messed up the fact KCP might be gone next year. Because if they don't offer him, if he doesn't want that contract or not. And the fact, also they didn't develop their young guys to help with, like you said, with the bench. They didn't do that. Mm-hmm. And so that's really, I'm going to C+. Like, y'all are champions. I didn't think about developing your young guys so, they can, help with the production. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, though, real quick points, they were 14th in points per game, 7th in rebounds per game, 3rd in assists per game, and 6th in opponents per game. So once again, they did pretty good. With that grading scale, they can be higher. But since the fact things I named prior, they are literally a C+.
So I actually gave them a C-. To their standards, honestly, they probably say it was a fucking F. But the reason I'm not gonna go crazy and go below C- is because they still are a team that employs Nikola Jokic, and they still are. They were defending champs before this season. So the reason why it is so low to me, I have it slightly below average, is because the laziness, like you said earlier, seemed like they had a championship hangover, and it seemed to have last all year. The only thing they seemed to really give a fuck about was beating the shit out of the Lakers again. They lose, and then they lost to the Timberwolves, which I was not expecting. And it's just like it showed Anthony Edwards exposed some flaws on that team.
Hell yeah.
The way Jokic don't really try to defend the rim that much against athletic people. And, I'm worried about their outlook a little bit, potentially losing Caldwell Pope. I don't know how they're going to rebound from this. And, they're already paying a lot of players on that team. The starting five takes up a lot of money. So if they pay Caldwell Pope, it's only going to put them farther into probably the luxury tax I think that they're in. So they got some questions to answer. I'm wondering how they're going to deepen the bench. I'm not sure what their draft picks look like, but yeah, they're going to get a C- for me. They need to deepen the bench, but they still got Jokic, so there's obviously always hope for them. But in terms of what they could have accomplished, in terms of going back to back, I got to give them a C- because they didn't make it that far for what they could have.
Yeah,
yeah. We say at least conference finals at best.
Yeah,
I got low. I'm at lowest.
Yeah, and that would have been, for the standards, maybe like a C+ if they did that. In my opinion. So last team on the list is the Oklahoma City Thunder. We'll start with you.
Now, when I say this, y'all not gonna beat me a bar, y'all.
Nah, man.
We might.
I was trying to lie.
Brother. I gave the Oklahoma City Thunder a C, not a C+, but it was a C+ to a B- for real.
What?
No, hear me out.
I don't want to.
You hear me out.
Next,
bro.
Anthony, what you think? Next. Yeah, you right. We was about to beat your ass.
I swear, what?
We got y'all Thunder fans.
Yeah, bro, we got y'all.
Yo, hear me out, bro. Hear me out. It was just, I just feel like with them, I wasn't as impressed as I was with the other younger teams, bro, like up and coming teams. I was, with the Timberwolves, the Knicks, the Orlando Magic. I wasn't as impressed. Shea was an MVP candidate player, yes. Then you also had guys coming along. Both the Jalen Williams brothers. Then Chet coming. At the same time, it's like, bro, yeah. Like, you beat the Pelicans or Zionless Pelicans. Whoop-de-doo. Brandon Eagles on one leg. Whoop-de-doo. You feel me? Y'all got beat by Kyrie and Luka in 6. Y'all expected them to go 7, or at least be in the conference finals. But no, they didn't. I feel like they all just came back to earth. They was just, we thought like they were just a high, good team, and they're just going to just be okay.
Yeah.
So I feel like I wasn't really that impressed with the team as a collective. I just feel like when Shea's not there, the team, as we saw, when Shea's not there, the team is ass. Is this fair to say that?
It's not as good.
It's not as good. Nobody showed up, and the team was trash. Like, that's when there's no development. Like, Shea really is the focal point of that team, and that's pretty bad for a team going for the 4. At least you should have that second guy to at least take over some of the mantle or some of the like helm when Shea is out. But they don't like if you like right now. I can ask y'all, who is their second guy?
It'd probably be like one of the like Williams brothers.
It's
or something.
Jalen. It's not one of the Williams brothers.
Well,
the second
yeah.
one.
Well, yeah.
He ain't even brothers, but
Twins.
they're not even twins. Look.
That's what they call them, bro. That's what they call them.
Well, yeah.
But it's definitely not one of them. We know which one it is.
Yeah. The one that starts.
It's Jalen, the one that starts. Yeah.
So once again, and Jalen, wow, that's not good enough, bro. So I just feel like that's just
Chet's still there.
Chet
They
is
are-
a rookie.
They're
Young team. Right?
I was going to say they are still young. But
So I mean, you're still young, but at the same time, like they were the first round, they were the first team in the West. So yeah. So once again, bro, they're ranked third in points per game, ranked 27th in rebounds per game. So means that's pretty awful, bro. You can't rebound. Then they're
Chet is
11th.
like 150 pounds.
Hey, who fault is that? They drafted him. He is
He's
they're,
still a great.
Yeah, they're 11th in assists per
8
game, and they were 11th in opponents per game. Only why I did that, bro, they just didn't seem that good to me. That's just it. That's it.
Okay.
That is it.
okay.
What about you, man?
I gave them an A. I gave them an A. Anytime you win 40 games the previous season and then improve to 57 the next season, and then you're the top team in the West in the West by
They were number
mind
one?
you. Yeah, number one. I think that's definitely a cause for celebration. And it's like you got all the good production out of your young guys, Jalen Williams, Cason Wallace and stuff like that. Chet's really, getting his feet wet. We all been waiting on that. You know what I'm saying? Lou Dort's nice. And then they just made a smart move and then picked up Caruso, bro. I mean, these dudes got unlimited draft picks.
You can't do that. That's after the season.
I know, but I'm just saying it just to add some extra flair to it. But again, it's like they got all these draft picks and stuff, bro. I mean, this team all around overachieved. Even though they got beat in the second round to the Mavs again, bro. It's like bro, they're only gonna go up from here.
They
So
could.
That's why I say, bro, they underachieved. That's only why. If they would have at least I got to the conference finals, then maybe I can give them a higher grade. But I just couldn't.
yeah, I know, but this is it's like, bro, you gotta credit their season at least.
Yeah.
No.
This nigga's turn is over, right? You're done talking, Daddy. We don't need to hear none of your booty ass takes no more about the Thunder. I gave them boys an A-. They my top pick to be amazing next year.
Yeah.
And they're super young, second youngest in the league. Like everything he said, but on crack, nigga. That's how I feel. I feel like
Don't do drugs, kids.
the fact that they was the number 1 seed and they were so damn young and they got so many picks and they got so much potential. Chet was in the running for Rookie of the Year. They have obvious flaws that can easily be fixed,
Yep.
in my opinion, with the amount of draft picks they have and the amount of cap space they have. They just got Caruso, like he said, which
That's after
gives
the fact.
them. I know, but it's still, they made a move already where it gives them more defense on that perimeter at the guard spot. And they're about to make this team make a lot more sense. But you want to talk about it's after the fact? Well, what happened is that they were the second youngest team and they overachieved by far because of their youth being the number 1 seed in the West.
Yeah.
Not like it was the East, which still would have been good.
Yeah.
But it was in the West, a bloodbath. Mm-hmm. And they were the number 1 seed.
Maybe they would have played Gordon Hayward a little bit more.
Oh my God, this nigga loves defending
Bro.
washed niggas, bro.
What you get him there for?
We had this discussion already, bro.
Bro, hold on.
I mean, do that. Go ahead. But no, wait.
Okay,
Finish your
but
thought, finish your-
anyways, I don't know what his obsession is with like shitting on the like young niggas with potential like Keegan Murray, and then want to hype up like Tim Hardaway
I
Jr.
never said Keegan Murray was trash.
And Gordon
No,
Hayward.
y'all did have a deep ass argument about that like earlier on in the season.
No, he didn't say he was
remember
trash.
that?
He didn't say he was trash.
No. He
But
didn't say he was trash.
He just be trying to trade niggas like that, but then like he
Yeah.
signed like old wash niggas. Anyways, listen. I ain't gonna go too much on that. But yeah, the Thunder get an A- for me, man. I was just impressed and they overachieved, man. They did.
For sure, man.
But speaking of young people, young niggas, man, the draft is coming up. It is gonna be on Wednesday, man. Wednesday, June 26th. And in honor of the draft, man, I'm just we gonna get a little homerish right here. You know, we about to be a little homer, man. I'm just curious about y'all specifically. I know your booty ass even got no picks. I
Don't take that, bro. Team message you. Don't take that.
I forgot his team who got no picks. Them niggas are where they get them picks to? Who got them picks?
I think the Grizzlies got one of our picks, and then the Rockets.
Jesus.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody got their picks.
Oh yeah, in Philly.
Yeah. I think my mama about to make a draft pick for y'all. Actually, I think y'all traded her a second round. I think y'all traded her a second round pick.
Week.
But yeah, man. So I just want to know. We'll start with you, and then me, and then you could say whatever. Take it however you want. Okay.
So are we doing like our top 3, or are we going like this? Who are you going first? Then we just how we doing?
No, just name me your top 3. Like, who would be your top 3 players that you would want your team to draft at number 17, where they're currently slotted at?
Okay,
of course, they can trade up, but we're not going to get to.
We're not going into that.
Just where they're at right now. Who would be your like top 3 prospects that you would like to see drafted at that spot?
I'd like to see for one. I'd like to see drafted to the Los Angeles Lakers for one. Just because I feel like he just got injured, and so his draft stock will go lower. So I feel like Nikola Topic, I would like to have him because he's a big guard, big center, like a big point guard at that, 6'8", and I feel like he will look really well next to Bron. Bron's going to help him out because Bron's a big guard, and he's like on the 5th row too.
17 would be a deep ass drop.
Yeah. But like,
see, it's possible.
He's like
happened
injury.
to Michael Porter Jr. one year.
Yeah, because he has an injury. Because he dropped just in case he does drop that low. I don't think it's going to happen, but
it's possible.
It's possible.
Anything's possible.
Yeah.
So I'll definitely say that will happen, and he would I feel like he'll look really well next to Austin Reeves, and then you have a solid front court back court right there. Then also I like to see Zach Edey.
Wow.
Zach Edey.
Yeah.
Even though he's like. I gated him up from being slow. But the boy good. The boy actually is good. He can actually shoot the ball around. The fact that I can help move AD back to his comfortable position at power forward. So
that'd
now
be a big ass team. I'm not gonna.
We will be a big team. So that'll definitely help us out if that can happen. If we don't, get Nikola Topic. But then also I'd like to get Kel'el Ware.
No, you can't have him.
I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get Kel'el, another center. You feel me? Who has a good 3-point good 3 on his hand. You feel me? That's gonna move AD to the 4, like we said, and he want to help pass out and stuff like that too. So yeah, give me Kel'el Ware, bro.
I'm surprised Ron Holiday didn't make your list.
But once again, I don't think Ron is gonna fall that low.
I don't either, but he might have a better chance of falling than Nikola Topic, according to the reports and shit. Who knows? Yeah, I don't think either one falls that far though. But no Bronny James, huh?
Hey, hold on. I just want to say this though. If any team take Bronny James in the first round, I swear y'all just
They trolling, bro.
Yeah.
y'all trolling.
Yeah.
Y'all
They just want to say fuck the Lakers.
I don't want them.
Y'all getting them with that second round.
I kill myself.
It's a second round. I mean, you might as well.
Bro, but before you going, bro.
Yeah, 55, 50, 50.
Yeah.
Whatever. I mean, that pick ain't shit anymore.
You might as well just say, roll the ball on it, Day-Day.
No, because what the Clutch Sports say, Bronny James is not taking a 2-way deal, or if it's nothing serious, he's not taking it.
Yeah, so perfect for your second round pick.
No.
All right. Anyways, man. So my 3, I've come around to after I'm seeing what the Bulls are doing. I'm assuming DeMar is gone. Maybe Vooch is gone, which I doubt less than everybody else. And Zach, obviously being the number 1 person, that's probably gonna be gone. And now that Cruz is gone, I would not be mad at Ron Holland getting picked at number 11 by the Bulls. He does need to work on his shooting, but the Bulls seem to like the lengthy athletes. He could play 4, maybe a backup 4 or something. I would like how the future dynamic of that looks next to Patrick Williams if he can develop his shooting. He also super athletic. He does have some star potential. I will say that. He definitely has some star potential. So I've come around to the fact of picking him up because losing Caruso, we do need some defense probably at the wing. So I wouldn't be mad at that. And then his athleticism, he might be good for some alley-oops from Josh Giddey. Next on my list is Dalton Connect. I mean, he's just such a fucking bucket. I don't think he'll drop to 11, but if he did, you gotta take a swing on that. So his shooting is just amazing. He's gonna probably come in and impact right away. He'd probably be like our best shooter on the team off rip. So I would really like that. And then, like I said, with the addition of Josh Giddey, you do need shooting around there. So I'm focusing on shooting and defense. Now, this is my number one guy that I want at 11. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. This Arturas Karnisovas, draft this nigga. I'm not playing with you, bro. I'm not playing with you. Kel'el Ware. Take him at 11. Take him at 11, and I will be ecstatic. I think he has the ability to possibly be the best center in this draft. His post moves are nice as fuck. He needs to put on some weight, but his defense, his shooting potential from three, he gives everything we need. We need a young center behind Vucevic to eventually take over. We need an alley-oop threat. We need a guy that blocks shots, and we need a guy that can stretch the floor a little bit with having a player like Josh Giddey. It would just be the perfect type of player to get, and as if we don't trade up and get Klingon, which I'd also be ecstatic about, depending on what we trade, if we're staying at 11, which I think, why not, take Kel'el Ware. He should be there at 11.
Yeah.
And I'm not mad about reaching for him because I think he might be somewhere more around maybe 14 or something. I would just reach and take him at 11. Yeah. The draft's so fucky anyways. Like, I would just take him, and that is my number one guy on the list. Like, don't fuck this up. Like, that's who I want. That's who I want if we're not getting, like, Klingon or something. Yeah. That's who I want. I almost want him more than Klingon. Like, almost. So, but Klingon's size is just so good. So, no, pause. But anyway, moving on. Moving on. Yeah. What's up? Which way you taking this, man?
Again. Oh my God. You a 2-time offender. Double homicide.
I'll say this. If I was the Nets, and let's say they make that trade and trade McHale and get that third pick, you know, that the Rockets got or whatever. If I were to try to get like a forward or something like that, maybe you could see if Zachary Versace or somebody like that slides down if they pass on him, just to get a forward. But the other forward I would say that's my personal favorite is Dalton Connect.
At 3.
Yeah. I would just shock everybody. I would shock everybody and just get him. But again, that's just my favorite personal pick. But I would say if they wanted to get like a guard or something, I wouldn't mind like getting a Stephon Castle to pair next to Cam Thomas. You know he's 6'6". You know what I'm saying? Got a good game to him. So I'm like,
and he actually did say like he actually want to go to a team who doesn't have a point guard.
Yeah, exactly.
So he'll definitely take us some of that point guard role for sure. I like that.
If y'all was at number 3, I would want y'all to take Montez Buzelis.
Oh yeah.
That's who I think would be a good fit
for defense and shit. For defense and shit.
At the 4, and then y'all probably could develop his shooting. I think that would be good. But that's just me.
Yeah, that would be a nice forward for us.
Yeah, but yeah, man. Y'all got anything else to add?
I am not happy one bit that Boston is a champion. I just want to
bro.
Happy one
y'all gotta match them with a 18th banner, bro.
First of all, bro, I don't give a damn. We been in more finals than them.
Y'all gotta match them now, bro. They gonna be talking shit to y'all, bro, until y'all do it.
Bronny James taking y'all to the promised land.
Yeah, Bronny James.
Let's get it.
Yeah, with JJ Redick right there too.
Nigga wanted Kel'el Ware. Have fun with Bronny, nigga. He can run center for you.
This nigga.
I don't give a damn if.
Now we had a whole video about Bronny and Zach Edey. It'd be hilarious if you got both. Cause I mean, that's a risk. I mean, shit.
At this point, bro, it's just.
I will say, I hope they're both good players.
Yeah,
like I do. I honestly do. Like if Bronny come in there and be Davion Mitchell, shit.
Yeah.
Pretty solid.
Yeah.
If Zach Edey can come and be Walker Kessler, shit. I mean,
hold on, but Walker Kessler actually got some like mobility to him. Though.
He do.
He's talking about like level of production.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, they could look. It's possible. It's possible. All right. I ain't high on Bronny though. You feel me? He gonna have to have really good people helping him get there. This shit reminds me of Austin Reeves, but like second round. Or Austin Rivers, but like second round.
That's what they
I remember
saying.
When Austin Rivers got drafted higher because he was.
But Austin Rivers was a bucket.
He was, but he wasn't good in New Orleans. Bro.
Yeah, no, he was not.
That's not it.
For the 10th pick, he was not worth it.
I remember. They was talking so much shit
because he was
about
supposed
him.
to be like I mean, that nigga was supposed to come in the league like
Yeah.
the way I was feeling, the way
Yeah.
he was getting bucked. That his college highlights was like, damn, this nigga about to be a star off rip.
The NBA is just a different animal, bro. That's
He
what
did
it
better.
is.
He did better with the Clippers and shit. But
He kind of pulled like a Jimmer on us for real.
nah, I won't say that's pretty bad.
That's a stretch.
That may be disrespect, huh?
Yeah, that's a stretch.
Jimmer
yeah.
is a bucket outside the NBA. That nigga been a bucket.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, man, that's all for today, man. Hope y'all enjoyed the episode, man. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to stay up to date with all of our new videos that we drop. We coming at you a new episode every weekend. Following us on all of our social media, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, at Hoops Legion Pod. And then also, if y'all want to leave a voicemail or a text for the pod, which y'all have not been doing, I need these two niggas to get on it too. Tell your friends, tell your mama, everybody.
I mean, if you want, bro, I'll leave a voicemail.
Yeah. Voicemail nigga on there gonna answer himself.
I swear.
Say, like, hey, let him cook.
You got called a different voice, make it look like we got motion. But anyways, any opinions y'all want to leave, man, any takes you want us to react to, man. The number's 567-686-8230, man. We appreciate y'all listening, vibing with us.
Yes, sir.
And as y'all already know, I'm Vaughn.
I'm Antho, a.k.a. the internet's biggest hater.
And I'ma stay burning till you return. When you're feeling me, you're feeling nobody know what you and then it go. Well, let it go. I don't know the words, but
And this was Legion, and we out.
Peace.
Peace.